Here we're going to divide decimals. For this example, we have 963.85 divided by 5.3. So basically what you do, you treat or you restructure this as a fraction. So the numerator will be the dividend, 963.85, and the divisor now, let me just increase this a little bit. The resolution, the zoom up. And the 5.3 is the divisor, it will come in the denominator. So 963.85 divided by 5.3. Now what we're going to do, we're going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 10, 1 and a 0. The reason for this is to shift the decimal point. We want to make the denominator a whole number. Okay? We don't want to change the value of the fraction, but we want to write this in such a way that we have a whole number as our denominator. We want to divide by a whole number. So we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 10 because 5.3 has only one decimal place. So multiplying 5.3 by 10 will shift the decimal point one place to the right, and that will give us 53. And now that decimal point will shift, it will go one place to the right, and then we have 9638.5. So basically, we are dividing 963.5 by 53. That will give us the same value as 963.85 over 5.3. It's just like saying 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now, if I multiply 10 by 10, and I multiply 5 by 10, I'll have 100 divided by 50. 100 divided by 50 is 2. Okay, so therefore now, the fraction, the value of the fraction has not changed, even though the numerator and the denominator have changed, but they have changed in equal proportion. Okay, now this is to divide by a whole number. Now we have to structure this in such a way that it looks like the division symbol, but I'm restricted now to Google Forms, so I'm going to borrow the square root symbol. Okay, now the square root symbol now, I'm not using it as for the square root sign, I'm using it, I'm borrowing it now for the division sign. Okay, so let's say that is 53 divided into 963.85. So what you have to do is to ignore this little jaggedy there and pretend that it's not there, pretend that's the division that's going on there. Now I have to put the quotient on top, right? The answer will come on top there. Okay. So you say 53 into 9, you can. So you say 53 into 96 goes 1. So that 1 will come up there. And you're going to multiply 1 by 53. 1 by 53 is 53. And then you're going to subtract. Okay. We're going to subtract 96 by 53. Okay. Let me just zoom a little bit. Right. So 6 minus 3 will give us 3. Just a minute, let's 6 minus 3 will give us 3. Oh, we have to. And 9 minus 5 will give us 4. Now, 53 cannot go into 43, so we bring down the 3 and turn this to 443. So we say 53 into 443. That will give us 8. So we put 8 up there and we're going to multiply 8 to 53. So now we said 53 into, remember we are subtracted 53 into 443. Okay, we get 8 by 53, 424. Then we subtract, we get 98. 53 into 98 equals 1. Okay, bring on the 9 and then bring on the 8 to make it 98. That 8 there came from up there. Okay, and then you say 53 into 90 equals 1. Then you have 1 by 53, 53. And then you subtract, we get 45. And then we bring on the 8. So we say 9 into 53 into 458. No. That will give us 8. 8 by 53. That will give us 424. Okay, and now we're going to subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 2 is 3. And now we bring down the 5 now to make it 345. 53 into 345. That will give us 6. And you multiply 6 by 53. It's 318. So it's like an algorithm. And also this helps us with dominion over numbers. Feel comfortable working numbers. And now we subtract. And the answer we get is our remainder. 5 minus 8 you can't. So you go to borrow 1. This will become 3. Okay, bring that 1 there. That will be 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. Or with the subtraction of numbers already, 7. And yeah, we don't want that like right there. There we want it from 7. Three minus 1, that will give us 2. Okay. And 3 minus 3 is 0. So that's 27. So that's our remainder 27. Let's just put this back as 345 and 318. And 345 minus 318 is 27, remainder 27. So let's see if this is correct. 963.85 divided by 5.3, moment of truth, 963.85. 963.85 divided by 53 will give us 181.185. So that is the remainder. Okay, so I have 18. Oh, I put the 0.2 late. 53 into 96. So that's where the 1 is. And then bring down the, oh, no. Yes. So it was the same 18 point. Yes, 18.53. 1 there. Let me see where the error lies. And then you have the 8. Okay, when I bring down the 3, I bring down the 3. So then I have 9. And then I say 53 into 520. And I bring down the Just a minute. So my bad in the numbers. So you see how numbers can, even me, it can trick. So that is why, you know, you are doing this course because you don't want a slight little decimal, a slight little recording of a number can make a big difference. Okay, so that's why you are going through this. Even though you can easily do this division in your calculator, the purpose for having these numbers in the syllabus to make you feel of working with numbers. All right, so please appreciate this. Now look at the error. I have the 963.85 divided by 5.3. 963.85 divided by 5.3. Multiply by 10, multiply by 10. So 9638.5 divided by 53. I have the 53 there, but I have 9638.85. Okay. So all I need to do now is to keep my working because I'm not going to do this over again. So I'm just going to change this. I'm going to bring this one decimal place back to the left. So this should be 963.885 and 5.3. 963.885. So then I will have 9638.85. So I put that extra 8 down there, which of course I did not up there. So 963.885. So if we shift decimal point one place to the right, 9638.85, 53, 9638.85. Okay, so we're going to divide 963.885 divided by 5.3. 963.885. Let's verify again. 963.885. 963.885 divided by 5.3. 181.86, and that 509 is the decimal. Okay, that 509 there is the decimal. That is over 27. That 27 is over the 53 now. Okay, so the answer now, you can write the answer as 181, okay, 0.86, and a remainder, and that remainder now is the 27 over 53. Okay, so that remainder is like a fraction again. That's like 27 over the 53. And if you divide 27 over 53, we are going to get that point, that 509 there. If you divide, going to get that more decimal places, like the 27 divided by the 53. So you're going to get that extra 0.094. You understand? So that is that extra that we are getting is actually the remainder over the 53. Okay, you can write it like this. Right, so that is that's how you do division of decimal. So basically what you do, you want to divide by a whole number. So you multiply both the dividend and the divisor by the number of decimal place multiples of 10. So because it's 5.3, one decimal place is 10. If it's two decimal place, multiply by 100. So if you go to the assignment now, the assignment is one decimal place. So you just divide by 10. So you'll be dividing by, we'll multiply by 10. So you'll be dividing by 12. And that will be 8,749.2. Shift the decimal. So that'll be 8,709. So 8,749.2 divided by 12. Okay. Because you want to divide by a whole number. And you can verify your answer by actually punching the numbers in a, in a calculator.